Water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. This ancient mariner's lament rings especially true in a world grappling with water scarcity. As freshwater sources dwindle, we cast our gaze towards the vast and enigmatic ocean holding 97% of Earth's water. Could this salty expanse be the answer to our freshwater prayers? The sheer volume of the ocean presents a tantalizing prospect, an almost inexhaustible supply of water. If only we could remove the salt, the allure of the ocean as a potential water source is undeniable. Imagine transforming salt water into clean, drinkable water, relieving parched cities and arid farmlands. While the concept seems straightforward, remove the salt, access the water, the reality is far more complex. Turning to the ocean for drinking water presents both challenges and opportunities. Understanding these complexities is crucial as we explore whether the ocean can truly quench our growing thirst. The ocean, for all its beauty and vastness, is not a readily available source of drinking water. The reason? Salt. Ocean water contains a high concentration of dissolved salts, averaging around 35,000 parts per million. To put that in perspective, drinking water typically has a salt concentration of less than 500 parts per million. Consuming large amounts of salt is incredibly harmful to the human body. It disrupts the natural balance of fluids and leading to dehydration. Our kidneys, responsible for filtering waste products, would be overwhelmed trying to process the excessive salt load from ocean water. The consequences of drinking seawater are dire. Instead of quenching thirst, it would exacerbate dehydration, leading to a cascade of health problems including seizures, organ damage, and even death. This is why we cannot simply turn to the ocean as a quick fix for our freshwater needs. The key to unlocking the ocean's potential lies in removing the salt, a process known as desalination. Desalination technologies essentially mimic the natural water cycle, separating fresh water from salt water. Imagine the sun evaporating water from the ocean's surface, leaving the salt behind. Desalination plants replicate this process, albeit on a much larger and more controlled scale. One common desalination method is reverse osmosis. This process uses high pressure to force salt water through a semi-permeable membrane. Think of it as a very fine filter, allowing water molecules to pass through while trapping larger salt ions. The result is fresh water on one side of the membrane and concentrated salt water called brine on the other. Another method, thermal desalination, uses heat to evaporate seawater. The steam, now free of salt, is then cooled and condensed back into fresh water. While effective, thermal desalination is generally more energy-intensive than reverse osmosis. Desalination, while offering a promising solution, is not without its drawbacks. The process is energy-intensive, requiring significant amounts of electricity or heat to operate. This translates into higher costs compared to traditional freshwater sources. Additionally, desalination produces a concentrated saltwater byproduct called brine, which needs to be disposed of responsibly to avoid harming marine ecosystems. The environmental impact of desalination is a growing concern. Intake pipes drawing seawater can harm marine life, while the discharge of concentrated brine can alter the salinity of coastal waters. Moreover, the high energy demands of desalination often rely on fossil fuels, contributing to greenhouse gas emissions. Finding sustainable solutions for desalination is crucial. Researchers are exploring renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power to reduce the carbon footprint of desalination plants. Additionally, advancements in membrane technology are improving energy efficiency and reducing the volume of brine produced.